legendary.
Hey everyone, Steph Beckett here for another Rants and Raves takeover, talking about DSC. We're getting ready for the show November 17th through 19th. And today I'm here with Jackie Walker, Retail Experience Strategy Lead for Publicis Sapient. How are you?
I'm doing great, Steph. Great to be here.
Yeah, so first of all, you are going to present at DSC. You're going to present on November 17th, I want to say at 4. And your session is going to be called Digital Menu Boards, the Value Proposition for Brands and Customers. But first of all, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you came to be in the digital signage industry.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've actually been with Publicis Sapient for 13 years. I just celebrated my anniversary last week.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I really come from a background of customer experience and thinking about omni-channel experience specifically. So how I came into digital signage was really having built websites and mobile apps, trying to think about how we extend that same capability set to digital signage. And so that started a long path for me of digital product innovation. And I owned a product for quite a few years that was doing digital signage. And I've really always sat kind of at the intersection of customer experience and then digital capability and how do we enable that.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about how that feeds into what your session is going to be about at DSE.
Yeah, so I am totally obsessed with data-driven experience and how do brands get the most bang for their buck when they're using digital signage. So the session is really about, focusing on quick serve restaurants as a use case and specifically digital menu boards and drive-through even as a kind of double click area because it's such a ripe area for opportunity. Really thinking about how do we help folks in the industry, both the vendors who are servicing this industry, but also the end users, better understand how to get the most juice from the squeeze when it comes to digital menu boards.
So what are a couple of ways a company can reach success with a digital menu board?
So I think it's a really interesting time. There are a ton of upside to actually deploying digital menu boards right now for quick serve restaurants. So there's all of the efficiency gains. There's some cost reductions around printing, but really it's about flexibility and how do we, ensure that our customers and quick serve restaurants in general are really able to capitalize on the opportunity to create truly timely messaging, which is going to help them streamline efficiencies. We are in an era of inflation, of supply chain issues, and of labor shortage. And all of those create an environment that's really right for real-time contextual messaging and making sure we're showing customers the right stuff at the right time that's hyper relevant. But also on the other side of the coin, it's really about growth and how do we extend all of the good work that quick serve restaurants are doing in digital customer experience over to digital menu boards and really start to drive customer purchase behavior in better ways.
Would you say that there are some quick service restaurants out there that are kind of not quite wanting to switch to a digital menu board? What are some of their biggest holdbacks?
Yeah, so I think cost is still the biggest holdback in this industry. This vertical in particular is incredibly margin sensitive. And so when it comes to big CapEx investments, it can be really, really challenging to make a strong business case. So I think, especially when you think about drive-through, which is arguably the bigger opportunity for quick serve restaurants because of how much traffic goes through the drive-through, it can be kind of still a bit of a challenge to make that business case. But I like to remind folks in this industry that the bar is really being set already by McDonald's and RBI brands and Starbucks, who are really making pretty heavy investments in this space. And your customers are their customers. So we really need to think about what that's going to do to customer expectations overall.
And potentially save you time and labor and money in the long run when you can just, quick type something and it changes the menu board immediately rather than having someone out there changing it.
100%. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited about your session. Once again, I will remind everyone when it is. It's going to be on November 17th from 4 to 4:45. And if you would like to register to see Jackie's session at DSE, you can go to digitalsignageexperience.com, and we even have a code for free registration that is rAVe gift. Jackie, thanks again so much for joining me this morning. I guess it is.
Thanks so much, Steph. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Vegas.
Yes, see you in Vegas. Bye, everybody.
rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll